Wait, now?
Yeah.
Just like say it right now?
Yeah.
Or are you just gonna clip it?
Yeah.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Frooshy here.
Oh my god. There we go. We're using that one. Alrighty, guys. Well, I mean, just to start off, for those of you guys who don't know, the person who just did my intro for me, that is JStep/Jackson. In my opinion, one of the best DKs in the game. But he really wanted to do the intro, so I just let him do it. Yeah. Anyways, so the topic of this video is to discuss the new add-ons that were added to the game, like, on the 28th of October. For those of you guys who don't know, let me actually show you right here. What you have are different skills. I've gotten a bunch of new add-ons. This means your previous add-ons are deleted, so go check and I guess re-add your add-ons. But essentially, yeah, we're getting some pretty big things, like we're getting all DP reduction, attack speed and increase and decreases, critical hit damage, a bunch of modifier damages, movement speed increase and reduction. Like, these are all really huge things. And some skills got massive buffs for these. Like, you have different tiers for some of these things. For example, let's actually go over here and look at my add-ons. Fang is wild, dude. 30 monster damage and 30 crit rate for 7 seconds each. This is a skill that Striker can spam. Like, we can spam this as much as we want and it'll refresh the cooldown, so we can have this up 24/7 as we if we wanted to. But yeah, essentially, my previous video talking about how many skill points you need and what the skill add-ons are and the skill rotation, that video is pretty irrelevant now. I mean, the same amount of skill points is pretty much the same, like around like the 1100 to 1300 skill point range. But now you need Fang. Fang is massive. This is a must-have skill. But yeah, let's actually just go through my add-ons really quick and why I chose these. So adamantine, I chose accuracy. I just kind of wanted to, and then attack, casting speed. Now you're starting off every pull with this skill, so getting the attack speed boost is just nice. Rage Hammer has a pretty big AoE, so minus DP 15 is nice, and attack speed increase whenever I go in, still also nice. Fang, this is a dummy thick skill, so we're getting monster damage 30 and crit hit rate 30 for 7 seconds each respectively. And then we have Roaring Tigers, getting back attack damage modifier for 5 seconds and critical hit damage modifier for 3% for 5 seconds. Crimson Fang, now this is another big one. You get all DP minus 15 and attack speed increase again. You're starting off most of your pulls, like after adamantine, you're starting off with Crimson Fang. So realistically, like, you're just gonna have this, and I guess, actually, now let's change this right now. A better addition for this would probably be reducing their evasion and minus DP. So just starting off with adamantine anyways, so yeah, scratch that, this would be better. And then you have Stalking Wolf, which has all evasion minus 4% for the target and critical hit damage plus 3 for 5 seconds. Reason why this isn't running monster damage is because I can just keep Fang up at all times, and yeah, whatever, I guess. But if you really wanted to, you can just remove the all evasion and put damage against all monsters. It's up to you, really. Okay, so why is this change so huge for us? Let's start with that. Let's actually just go into a battle arena really quick so I can show you. So some classes actually got really buffed with this, and some classes got kind of shafted. I know classes like Mystic have their add-ons on really long cooldown skills that you can't spam, which kind of like messes with them. But Succession Striker got like the best skill it could have gotten. So let's just show you exactly what I mean. So when we go into a poll, what we're gonna do is we're going to do adamantine into wolf's fang. Adamantine, wolf's fang. Hello. Yo. 1 second. What? Okay. Weird, now this person's test dummy. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, you're gonna start every poll with Wolf's Fang. And it's gonna give you the add-on right over here. Yeah, right over here. All monster damage and all crit rate 30%. So, those of you guys who don't think we can keep this up at all times, adamantine, roaring tiger, right there. Just refresh. Wait, what? What the heck? It just refreshes the cooldown every time. We can literally just keep that skill up at all times. So that's basically the best thing they could have done for us, is give us those add-ons. Now, that being said, a few things have changed with our combo. So let's start it off with the fact that we're going to be starting every combo now with adamantine into wolf's fang. So adamantine, wolf's fang, crimson fang tree, roaring tiger, wolf's fang, skull crusher, dash behind them, adamantine tree, rampaging tree, into roaring tiger, wolf's fang. And by that point, the mobs are they're either dead or you just gotta repeat it, depending on your grind spot. If you're in Sakurai, those mobs are dead. If you're a Turos or something like that, then that mob might have CC'd you halfway through that combo. So, I mean, it just is what it is. But yeah, essentially, that's our new combo. And some people are going to be doing it slightly differently. So I do know that Neon does Skull Crusher halfway through or in the beginning. Other people don't really do that at all. Sometimes I'll even catch myself not doing Skull Crusher and I'll just go straight from the Crimson Fang tree into the Adamantine tree, which is, I mean, I think not exactly the smartest thing to do, but I also get lazy when I grind, so I'm not exactly the most efficient grinder. I just, yeah. But another really cool thing that you can do is you can knee hammer, rage hammer into Stalking Wolf, and this is something we learned like last week. We didn't even know this was a thing. And it'll proc all the add-ons. So, just to show you how far away we can do this from, it's bright. Oh my god. Like that's a pretty bit. That's from there to here, right? And I'm pretty sure we can also do that from. Yeah, like look at that. If you're in a grind spot like Turos or Star's End Tempo Rotation or I don't know, Kratuga, like tell me that's not awesome. And we can probably even do it from even further. Yeah, like look at that. So yeah, that's a cool little thing. But right now, I've shown you my add-ons. I've shown you the skill combo. What I want to do right now is I have had Nyan from the Striker Discord, the guy who pulls ridiculously stupid high numbers in Sakurai. Like right now he's pulling 277 AP, 6.3k and main rotation, like 6k in statue. He actually recorded some of his combos for me, so I'm just gonna play them, show you guys what they are, and hopefully you guys learn something. Oh, actually, one thing before I forget. So I have this question a lot whenever I'm streaming. If some of these add-ons stack, the answer is no, they do not stack. What does stack, however, is, for example, Crimson Fang has minus DP for 10 seconds, right? Minus 15. Flow Death Strike has minus 20. So minus 15 and minus 20 is now minus 35 DP onto that target. And you'll see this. Hello? You'll see this on the mob. You have 2 minus DP symbols. That signifies that they're stacking. So basically, if a skill gives you a buff and your add-on gives you a buff, they'll stack. If it does a debuff and a flow or the skill itself does another debuff, that'll debuff them twice. This is not going away. Oh, I know why. But if you have 2 skills with the same add-ons, they're not going to stack. So if I have Crimson Fang with these add-ons, minus 15 DP and all evasion, and I did the same thing to Adamantine, those would not stack. I would essentially just have a useless add-on. Before, what we would do is we would stack monster damage or whatever, because we just didn't have any more add-ons. Now we have a bunch of add-ons to choose from, so we have a lot more variety. We have accuracy buffs, we have evasion debuffs, evasion buffs, etc, etc, etc. So now we are able to fully utilize our skills and have better add-ons and better buffs and etc. Just thought I'd throw it in there before I forgot. But yeah, let's actually head on over and look at Nyan's skill rotations. So this is the first combo that Nyan puts up here. He's using the S feature to move his character around more frequently whenever he uses Wolf's Fang. It's just to reposition mostly. Now in this one, he engages using Rage Hammer into Stalking Wolf, the same way that I showed you guys previously, and you can see how much he moves around to reposition himself anytime he uses the skills. And now lastly, this is his engage using Knee Hammer into Rage Hammer, which is, I mean, just a quick little 1-2 combo and pretty reliable. Everything else is the same as before though. Okay, a little disclaimer right now. So, I have a lot of people coming into my stream asking me for a Succession Striker PvP guide. I will not be making a Succession Striker PvP guide because I do not know how to play Succession Striker in PvP. I'm not a good PvPer when it comes to Succession, and I'm not going to try to get better at it because in this game I don't want to be one that often. And if I am doing PvP, I'm doing large scale either on my wizard on defense, or offense I'm playing Striker Awakening. A lot of people don't realize this, but if you go into any skill instructor in the game and you go to skill learning, you have 2 presets, and I'm pretty sure the Black Spirit gives you these 2 slots, so these are free right off the bat. What I do is I save Succession on preset 1 and I save Awakening on preset 2. So I can just swap to and from them whenever I wish, and when you're swapping with the skill instructor, it's a 10-minute cooldown when you're swapping in a safe zone using the old Secret Book of Old Moon. You can change it every hour, right? And over here, yeah, if you change it via a skill instructor, it's a 10-minute cooldown. So right now, I'm in Succession, right? I'm in Succession right here. I have to wait for my cooldowns to finish, and I can swap on over to Awakening pretty quickly. And all your add-ons save over. So let's actually swap over, and all your add-ons save. So now we're in Awakening. I will be making a PvP guide for Awakening, but in terms of Succession, don't expect one. Honestly, you're better off asking Fake Uniform or one of the good Succession Strikers streamers. Those exist. And Fake's really good, but yeah, I mean, I won't be making one. But expect the PvP guide once the bond skills come out for Awakening, because I do play Awakening pretty frequently. I don't 1v1 with it too much, but I do know a little bit about that, but I mostly do large scale. So if you're looking for an Awakening Striker large scale guide, then that'll be coming out once we get the bond skills, if those come out. But stay tuned for that. Also, since this is at the end of the video, I'm working on a Turo guide right now, and I'm working on remastering my old guides, the Star's End, Kratuga, and Sakurai ones, because with all these new changes, those guides are now irrelevant. Those guides are not false information and they're not accurate. So it won't be quick, but I will be updating those guides whenever I can. And yeah, that's all. I hope this video did help you guys out. I hope this taught you something that you didn't know, or helped you grind a little bit better. If you're still making low numbers, don't worry about it. Just keep practicing and you'll get better with time. Try out different pulls. Just stay true to the rotation. Make sure you're getting your add-ons off. Make sure you're being fast and consistent. And I mean, if you're making less trash than some of the top players, don't worry about it too much. Don't let it stress you out. Just find the number that you're comfortable with and just keep grinding with that. Because at the end of the day, you can grind 1 hour 6k trash, or you can grind like 7 hours at 4.5. Or I mean, at 4.5, at 5.5. Like, who's really making more money at that point? But yeah, that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to catch me on Twitch, I know I've tried to set a schedule, but my life right now is in such a weird place, so I'm just streaming whenever I'm live. Go join my Discord, it's down in the description, and it'll notify you whenever I'm live. Also, I have certain topics in there to help out with Striker combos and skill add-ons and you name it. So if you have any questions, go in there, go ahead and ask. Hang out. Yeah, it's all up to you guys. But yeah, peace out. Bye bye.